Hi guys, welcome back. Well, I completed Lucy's chapter, which was an absolutely horrifying experience, so now that I know pretty much how to get from point A to point B across the entire chapter, this is going to be a start from the beginning walkthrough, so I'm going to start back at the very beginning of the game. I'll show you where a couple of the little babushka dolls are, and if I can find them, I'll point out a few of the pages of the neighbours, if you're into that sort of thing. So, wish me luck, here we go. I'm going to scream. I did last night anyway. Wonder if I can just quickly do this. Alright, I've seen that before. It was not very nice to watch, so we're just going to skip that. Oh, that sounds horrible. It's wet. Alright, we're up. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 18. Have I been locked in here for 18 days? God, no wonder I'm limping. Welcome to my crib. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Okay, so we can't go back through there. One thing I will say that I learnt playing is fiddle with all the light switches twice. I'm just going through all this so we can... Okay, cool. Don't press X to continue. Sometimes you gotta flick them twice, but sometimes some rooms just don't work. Shift makes you walk a bit faster. That's a candle. Sorry, my computer just did something weird. Candles are very useful. So we're going to put that away. Phone call. Evening, Rose. I'm just going to turn up the desktop audio a little.
Call me just to let me know everything's fine. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. So all the lights in here are on. It's not the most attractive of houses, that's for sure. It's a bit messy. See a little red cloud appearing. I laugh because it always appears when I'm looking at that. See? It makes me laugh every time I go to my mum's now. Sanity affects the gameplay, yes. And when it starts to affect the gameplay, it hits like a brick. Alright, that's the hallway light. And... yeah, I get it. Alright. I'm not sure if... general, let's see. Stress. Oh, that's the other thing. If you're going to look through the options menu, pause the game. Otherwise, it will keep going around you.
The temperature won't drop below 77 degrees, and it's going to be one hell of a sunny day. Get your sunscreen towels out and take your whole family to the beach. Take a day off and show your loved ones how much you care about them on this wonderful vacation. On another note, today we got a special guest with us, and we're going to have a lot of fun stuff. His name is Dwayne Anderson. His whole family.
That sounds like it said he killed his whole family. Alright, The Neighbors is a comic book that you find. And this is where the first page is. So, as you go through, there's a comic book upstairs in your son's room, I think. Yeah, that's jammed. That door is jammed too. Alright. Upstairs, there's a switch here, which will light up the hallway. Oh, that's that downstairs. Keep an eye on that clock. It likes to go off occasionally. There's these little things everywhere that you can put... I'm pretty sure. Oh, I see. It's a window. I always thought there was a door back there. If you're losing your sanity, just come and stick your face in this light. Red cloud goes away very quickly. Alright, here's this is the son's room, I believe, and this is where the pages of the neighbors will appear as you find them. The lights in here like to scream at you. One thing I did learn is, do you mind? If you can grab candles and light candles in as many places as possible, it will help later on. Pills! Very, very necessary. That in there. Shut up! So, yeah. It's the little brain. So you hold down whichever side it's on. There you go, pill taken. Put that away. There we go. There's nothing much in here. Study. Now there's usually lighters around the place, usually on the desks. I'm still wondering what that is. Never ever found out. Oh, okay. Usually the keys don't spawn. Well, I suppose that one's a bit different, but some of the keys won't spawn until you found a note that tells you where they are. Here we go. Another bottle of pills, another candle. Let's see. Here we are. 9 times out of 10 you'll find a lighter on the desk. They're limited, but they have their uses. I'm just going to go do some candle lighting. So I'm going to put one in here, because this will help me. And then you hold the button down and click. And it gives you enough light to see. So I can leave that light off, so... if anyone's going to spook themselves, it's going to be me. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's a thing in here for candles. John's room's always really dark. Can I turn that? Ah, here we are. So, it's the first page. So if you right click, and you can read the comic. Oh. So, that's talking about Lucy. So this is where you come. This will begin Lucy's chapter. Oh, jeez. Don't you start with me, mate. Alright, we're going to take the drawing of a panda. Ugh, that wasn't nice. Lucy's chapter begins in her bedroom. That was my cat. Just heard a bang behind me. Little train. If anybody's wondering what this is, it's a ladybug. It confused the daylight out of me when I first started playing. Do I have... actually, I'm going to get that candle from the bathroom and put it in here. If you walk around with the candle in your hand, it'll extinguish it, but that's okay. We're just moving it. Put it there. Alright. This... oh, opens in. I'm still on edge because I know what this game is going to do to me. That's not safe. So once you come into Lucy's room, you can have a bit of a squiz around. I'm going to shut the doors. Everyone has these wardrobes. And everybody in this house apparently wears the same clothing. So, this isn't Lucy's bedroom, but the family that lives here, the little girl who owns this room is named Sarah. See, there it goes. Ooh. Yeah, that's comforting. Tell you what's weird though, this. He looks like a very happy cat. Alright, well. Did you hear the knock? Ooh. I still reckon that doesn't sound so much like knock knock as in it sounds more like it just fell over. Alright. Ah! Played! Sorry. Resist. That's a nice little drawing. And it opens the door for you. Just... that's fun. Maya. Interesting. So we come back out here, turn the light on. And you'll notice now, yeah, the door to the lounge room is open. We'll go there in a minute. There's just one thing I got to do. If you come down here, probably in the jeans pocket, in your jeans pocket in the laundry room, as always. Thank me later, baby. Baby or honey? Honey. Alright. So, ones like that will trigger the key. And you can't get to that key until you have the basement key anyway. So you come in here. That's kind of sweet. This is the basement key. Now, the basement key is a key item, so it's... Hey. I need to learn to turn my mic off. Okay, so you store it, and so this is the stuff you can hold in your hands. So usually this is just candles, light bulbs, lighters, and pills. This will be keys, important notes, and such. And different things you find. Ooh! Alright. This is the next step, right? See that? Now that's a room down in the basement. And it's not a nice room. Let me tell you that much. I still think these things look like a cross between Pac-Man and those triffity sort of plants out of Kingdoms of Amalur. Turn the lamp on. Have to find some more candles. Alright, it's dark over here. There we go. Sometimes you gotta flick the lights a couple of times so they'll turn on. No. I'm trying to remember where the other pages of the neighbours are. After you've read a certain amount, if you go back to the living room, the phone will ring again. Alright. You walk up to the door, you hold tab, and you click on the basement key. And that unlocks the door. I'll put that one away too, we don't need it for the moment. You have to do this with all the doors marked by, like, that are unlocked by that key. You have to do it with all of them until they're all unlocked. This, you interact with this and it gets it out of the way so you can use the doors. Look, you move it with your willpower. For someone who's got no feet, he makes a lot of noise when he moves. Hey. Okay, that's interesting. On the playthrough where I finished this chapter, afterwards there was a birdcage here. Interesting. Sarah is the little girl, yeah. Apparently the little boy that's upstairs, John I think his name is, apparently he's not important enough to measure how tall he is. Alright, we'll come down here, and we'll stand this one up. Again, use the power of your mind to move this heavy object. There we go. Rocking chair is up. That switches on, door opens. And we're back in the sitting room. Watch me twirl. I'm not sure how many pages you have to find before the phone rings again. But it's a couple, I think. Alright, these doors do open, and I don't think there's ever anything in there. No, I was expecting that to slam in my face, it's done it before. Laundry room, nice in here. There's that same plaid dress again. Oh, kitchen roll. Useful thing to have. Okay, this is the dryer. So it's in here where the garage key is stored. Now I have to test something with this, but I'm hoping to put to rest ongoing argument that I've been reading on Google. Because some of the doors are marked garage key and some of the doors are marked garage room key, and for ages I think it was two different keys. So now we have that key. Basement, garage, and one with the electric symbol on it. There's not really much to do in here, so just go onward. You can pretty much interact with everything. Like, you can pick shit up, you can throw it. How's that for a landing? I was still holding onto it, apparently. What do you mean I can't open that? Alright, well I could open it last night, but I can't now. That's down to the basement, we'll go there shortly. First things first, we have something to investigate in the garage. Okay, same deal with the key. Oh, open in. Okay. And this is the garage. It is an absolute pigsty. That glitched again. This door is locked. So it says garage room key, but I do believe... Yeah. They must have either patched it or something, because the garage room key is literally just that key. You can use it to open the garage room key doors. There's a bit of a hangout in here. It's an absolute pigsty. Apparently these people have never heard of garbage bags. Now, yes, this light does go off periodically. It is horrible. But all is not lost. A spare light bulb, because there is a switch here. So even if the ghost plays silly buggers and turns that light off on you, you can still turn it off and on at the top. Now, you're going to want to come to here, to this red toolkit thing. Now, use little movements to move this one out of the way. So you can't just grab it and swing it like most of the doors. You have to hold on to it and inch it out of the way piece by piece by piece. Until you can see this entire thing and that little symbol appears. So then you go through. Because you'd do this, wouldn't you, if you were in a house? Now, first thing, that's one of the little babushka dolls. I'm not sure what they're called, Matarushka or something. That's a thing that's not available in the early access. So, the little doll disappears. We're right to go back out. This is another garage room key door. And this... What? Brings us back to the beginning. It's all connected. So, what's next? I think I know where a couple of the other little dolls are, so let's go have a wee look-see. We really need to clean the kitchen, guys. I think, yep, here's one. Come around into the cupboard. That's 2, is it? There's another thing. You can push doors out of the way with your face. You can push all sorts of things out of the way with your face. It's still telling me to go downstairs, but we're not going down there just yet. There are things to do. There's a bear. That's cute. I will take another candle. I'll take the pills too. Give me that. I don't think there's anything in here. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, yes. There's one. Nothing happened. Why? I'm gonna kill that frickin' cellist, I swear to God. Croaky. Croaky, croaky, croaky. Now, I am gonna put my next few candles in a certain sequence. Also, be mindful, if you go around a sharp corner, like this, and move over, the pill bottle will move across the screen. I have nearly had a heart attack a few times with that happening. Alright, I'm going to put one here. Now, for the most part, at first there is lights all over the place in here, so... Ugh. Can you hear that wheezing? If it's not broken, why is it off? Go towards the light. The basement is quite spooky, I'll give it that. There we go. But again, it is all about resources management and keeping a level head. If you manage all that, it is... I thought that was a face. Cut the shit, ghost! Moving right along. Alright, while we're at it, this is another room to be aware of. So there are certain things, like you may have to drop things from your dynamic inventory for space. Lighters, bulbs, candles, and pills won't appear in here, but things like there's a camera and a couple other things, they will appear in here if you drop them. It's just a little storage cupboard with a loud attitude. There's a mirror back here. The light doesn't work. That creepy ass picture. Here's another candle. Yeah, I'm sure you can hear that wheezing. Awful. Don't worry, we're alright so far. She's not gonna get us. I'm just searching for candles mostly. I know there's a couple around this area. Fuck off! Yeah, you see that? We'll get to that in just a second. I'm taking candles. Taking and placing candles. I have some... I do have a logical reason for doing all this with the candles. You'll understand when you see it shortly. Oh, that's another thing. There's one of the little dolls in the freezer. Right, what do we got? 2 bottles of pills, a light bulb, and a lighter. Leave that there where I know where it is for now. There we go. Okay, round here. Oh, shit. This is where this key goes. Now, not 100% sure how much this plays in later on, but there's another candle and a lighter, and this is your breaker box. I see she turned the lights off in here. There we go. Little girl's syringe and fucking Babadook or whatever the hell it is. So, we now have a camera, so you'll also see there is lines on the floor. It's gonna take that. And there she is. So you've just literally... And she'll walk towards you. Don't panic, it's okay. Hi, Lucy. Alright, the light will stop flickering in a second. And that's where we start, with a syringe. So we have the syringe, now we're going to go back upstairs, following our trail of candles. God, this is an awful house. Thinking the next page of The Neighbours should have appeared, but it can't. It was a bit late last night when I was playing it, so... I was asking the guys on Discord to pray for me. I'm just gonna go do a once over looking for that page, but it might be upstairs, actually. Upstairs on the table, maybe? I don't know. Either way, upstairs is where we have to go. Not that I want to, but we kinda need to. Yeah, you see this? I'm not sure how well you'll be able to hear that in the game. There's that whispering. I'm just double checking. Socks! Yay! See. So we're back up in the study here, and the door shuts itself for you. It's a very polite door. Not sure if there's any other books. Right, here we go. Here's the fun part. And that is Lucy and her insidious friend. And they open the door for you again. Just gonna go check John's room for that. I'll show you something else while we're around here. As you find the dolls, they appear on these bookshelves. Quit it. Just jam your head into the lights. We'll be safe here. Now, I think you can only use each bottle about 3 times. Okay. Pass back to... Ugh. Frickin' toilet, so gross. Alright. I don't even know what that was. Oh, the door shut behind me. Alright, so you see this is all red now, so you're gonna want to come down here. Oh, you're not gonna want to come down here, trust me, you're not gonna want to come down here. But this is where we go next. And this is where shit gets knocked into the next freaking dimension. And now we're in Skyrim. Yeah, toys are everywhere. Honestly, Lucy's story is quite sad. I finished it last night, Lucy's chapter, and it did break my heart a little bit. I felt quite sorry for her. Fun fact, she died in 1961. Giant panda, literally, and mini panda. You can't pick any of this up though. You know, the thing is, I wouldn't be scared walking through a place like this in real life. I wouldn't be scared of it. I actually find this quite tranquil. Right, don't think there's any Matushka or Babushka dolls around here. Anyway. Alright, up we go into Lucy's treehouse. Alright. We have many things here. We have a little box. You need the small key for this box. So you have these pictures here. Says the story. Lucy is the girl. Wants to be her friend. Behind the third picture you'll find the key. And... oh, that's right. You do the same thing with the doors. Picture of Lucy with a syringe in her arm.
Listen to me. I'm with you, Lucy. Stay with me, Lucy. It's bad, Lucy. It has to go away. Don't tell anyone, Lucy. Me.
You're going to walk up to each of these.
I want to help you. It's
So
not
it'll
what
trap
it seems,
you in.
Lucy. Your parents wouldn't understand, Lucy. Only you can understand. Get rid of it, Lucy.
This is when
Do it, Lucy.
the demon
Do it.
made her kill
Get rid of
her
it, Lucy.
pet bird,
Do it, Lucy.
Pico.
Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. Lucy. Lucy.
And from what I understand, and warning, but spoiler and disturbing,
Get rid of it, Lucy.
she bit its head off.
Understand, Lucy. Only you can understand. Get rid of it, Lucy.
The reason I'm not moving is there's no reason to. There's nothing else you can do in here. You just have to wait for it to get to the next section.
Do it, Lucy.
It'll carry on like this for a little bit.
Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. 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 Lucy.
There we go. And down we go. Yeah, it's horrifying. There we go. We found the ground. And we're back in the house. We really need to stop taking all those pills. Yeah, you see those? See that big box of light switches? That is why we lit all those candles. See, there was a viable reason. Alright, so pretty much just head straight upstairs. None of the lights will work. So your only choice is to just head upstairs as quickly as you can. Now our lights around the house are still working, like these little fluoros. They will stay on, so they are small snippets of safe. The light in the storage room still works. Well, it's still on at any rate. You come through here. Gonna head upstairs. Everything is off up here. I'm just gonna... no, I'm not gonna light it in there. Light it in here. So That's jammed, so we're going to go around the other way. Okay, I came across out of it too fast. We have to go. You see all the light switches have been ripped out. This is why you need the pills so much. I hate having my back not covered. Okay. This is where things start to get really horrible. You come into Lucy's room and you find this. Take a hit of them. Put them away. Just going to stand under the light and our breaths for a second. I've played this a few times, and this bit is always quite nerve-wracking to me. Now, this is the Birdcage Room. You have to find a key in here. I will point out, just there, there's spare lighters. Now, there is... Nothing usually happens until a certain cue goes off, but... Oh, well, there we go. You're going to want to search through all of these little chests of drawers until you find that key. I'm taking a spare lighter. There was like 3 there the first time I played this. Oh, fuck, I hate this. Yeah, the lighter's nearly empty. There is a lamp around here somewhere. It is so fucking dark. That's a bit better. Alright, around here somewhere there's a bit of a jump. Yeah, just here. Here we are. Alright, you can't get through there, so... This is very disorienting, and I'm sorry about that. Alright. Alright, you can see us staggering around over there. Alright. Run straight for the door, take your finger off shift, press that. Because if you have your finger on shift still, it will open the Steam overlay and she will catch you. It's horrible. Because she gets right up in your face and she rips your jaw off. Alright, let's just walk a little faster. Never ever look behind you. It's never going to end well. A little simulacrum of Pico. Oh, look, the door's gone. Oh, oh, the doors are gone. And... Poor Pico, he didn't deserve that. Now, I'm pretty sure through this entire sequence you can't actually save your game. You have to rely on the autosaves. Ugh. I do like this though, this is kind of cute. Little birds in there. Now, I want you to take a quick look at this Does it look familiar? Yeah, it's the basement. So what do you see here? All sorts of things. Ooh, we're back in this section. And this is where things really start to get creepy. Oh, now they're starting to get creepy? Wow. I hate those wardrobes. It's okay to freak out a little bit in this. But as far as I'm aware, nothing bad really happens. You hear that? Ooh, too spooky. And jump scare coming. Duck and cover. Yep. That's pretty much where we're at. Alright. Again, use the light sources as a brief reprise. You can sort of see my candle light there. Now, I came... just push the door shut. This is the bathroom, quotation marks. Nothing in there. But there is something in the sink. See, it's a key. You need this. See, there it is. Key item. Now, what did we learn from the little mini thing? Yes, that's right. We have to go downstairs, into the depths, back to the wardrobe. Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. I should have lit a few more candles, but there is lights down here. Now, if you take too long or you're in the dark for too long, it is not going to be a good time. Take some pills. We're at the wardrobe. I've lost my pills. Mannequin wasn't here before. The jaw. And jump scare warning. Tunnel. Tunnel. And it pulls you in. This game is seriously the worst, but that's why we're playing it together. I hope you guys are with me. I'm scared. Alright. Pull this door towards you and open it up. Now, this is another section. Like the first... Hang on, let me pause the game and just do an explanation. The section before this, if your sanity dropped too low and everything starts going crazy, that thing will show up and it will kill you. In here, in this section, if you were taking... Not in this downstairs section, I haven't seen it, but when we go upstairs, if you're taking too long to do this, in general, it will come and it will kill you. But first of all, we're going to go downstairs, because I'll show you this first, actually, while we're going. The camera is the only way you can see that thing, by the way. Open this door. See? Make sure they're open. Now, this door's jammed from the other side. You can see there's a chair there. So we can't get through there yet. It all links together after a while. Actually, I'm going to leave that open. Alright. So we come in here. Now the first thing you'll think is, ooh, a door. Now there's a slight problem. You see that little bar? See, there's a hole next to it. Now there's nothing down there except a cupboard and there's some candle. There's like a fake candle sitting in it. You can't use your lighter in this section. You don't need the bulbs and you don't need the medication. This whole section pretty much exempts you from that. This bit, however, if you got a weak heart, look away because that thing's here to get you! I'm sorry, I had to. But it won't come back again now. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to head on up this staircase. One, and... Hey, Lucy! Now, there's not very much happening up here. There's this section that shows you that's the only way you can see the demon. Now, if what I've learned is correct, you just have to go in here and keep moving as fast as you damn well can. Okay, just keep walking, don't look back, don't stop. Just grit your teeth and push forward. Good evening, ma'am. Good to see you. Been a long time. Hello? You're over there. And you're going to run in, up around here. So, if you move fast and, you know, you just put your head down and go quick, the thing won't get mad at you for taking too long. Now, this bit, the first time I played it, I nearly suffered a heart attack. Because you come in and all you see are all these wardrobes. Well, I'm gonna just quickly show you. First things first, I think it's this one? Yes. There's usually a little doll there. I might die here, but I'll die with dignity. Alright, there's not. Okay. Ignore the closets. Seriously, you just have to ignore the closets. You come over here. So, door's there. And what you're going to do is you're just going to jump down this hole. I know, right? Too weird. It's another case of just run. I think, yeah, there's this room where you can, oh no, maybe not. Maybe you gotta go all the way to the other end. I just ran past all this the first time. So, move the chair out of the way. And that door opens now. There's nothing in there, there's nothing in there. I think that triggers this now? No? Okay. Maybe that's afterwards. Who knows? So long as you're moving and doing tasks, if you idle for too long, it will come and kill you. Now, this all looks trippy as shit, and that guy just creeps me out. But what you're gonna do, see here? Rug. And we're gonna go down. Because you'd do this, wouldn't you? Alright, down into the spookies. Creep our way through here. Now, there's a red light. And there's that. Now, do we recall what was at the bottom of the stairs? Come on, Dwayne. Put your arm in the hole. Wow. And there we have it. Giant iron bar. Alright. And Shadow's gone. Yippee! Can we do this now? Don't worry, it's not there when you come out. We're making very, very good time on this, actually. I'm very impressed with myself. And here we are. You see, the bar's gone. So we're going to come through here. Shut the door behind us. Now, hang an immediate right. First door. You can stop and shut them all behind you if you really want, but it's not really that much of a point to doing it. There's a lamp. I'm holding the shift key down as I go so I can move as fast as possible. Because quite frankly, this does put me on edge. Oh, this way. Alright, you'll come to a section with 3 doors. Now, the locked door, the open door, alright, that's where we need to go, but this is where we're going to go. Now, this next bit was a little infuriating the first time I played it, because I kept getting trapped in the wall, but I'll show you in a minute. Come down to here, and in this locker you're going to find a little key that's rusty. So take that. Run back upstairs. I hate it when it makes its noises. Unlock this door and get in here. Oh, no, fuck. Frickin' Steam overlay. Yeah, I'm keeping it with me. I'm not getting rid of it. Alright, we want this. And here we go again. Oh, great. I have a board protruding from my face. Come on. Come in here. Great. I'm wondering if I can just... Alright. Now hold this down. Like I said, this is where I had trouble last night. Alright. It's in my face, but we're getting it down the hallway. Alright, there we go. And that'll put it across there for you, so you can get across. Shut that behind me. And there'll be a few jump scares along here. There's creepy dudes. Doors rattling. I'm not going to bother stopping and looking in any of them because my brain can't handle that. Not tonight. Alright. Now the way you need to go is up there. So keep your head tells you to fucking go down here. There's a door here and... Jump scare! Sorry. So, come up here. This camera is literally the only way you can see half the time. Hey, buddy. This is a horrifying experience, but there we go. Now this is the top of the other set of stairs. Man. USA hoarders would have a field day in here. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. We really need to have a word with the architect. Because my god, this house is fucked up. See, there was logic to putting all those candles out. Now the place is all sliced up to hell. Alright, once you're back in the house, the sanity meter will start to play into it again. As you can see. You're going to come up here, and you want to go straight into the bathroom. I know nobody wants to be in here, but unfortunately it's what we got to do. Jammed. Jammed. I'm just going to put the camera away, because We don't really need it right now. So this is now just a sequence of wait for the bullshit to happen sort of thing. Bottle of Johnny. Yep, there we go. And the bathtub is starting to fill up. I don't know. We got time to kill. Plenty of toilet rolls. We're fully stocked up for the quarantine shutdown. We have all our medications. Shut the curtain so we keep our privacy. Plenty of razors. Got some shaving stuff here. We've got more kitchen roll. I'm not sure how it all triggers, but you just sort of got to keep going back and forth between them. Yeah, see, it's starting to fill up properly. Blow across again. Come on, do something. I don't have all night. Yes, I do. Can I get in yet? I really wish I could just drown myself in the tub. I don't know why we got so many of these dresses. Hang on. There we go. Ooh, it's getting pretty steamy in here. There we are. Now, this ending is not for the faint of heart. I don't know how the Dolores one ends, but I finished this last night and it made shivers run up and down my spine. It was pretty awful. And hello, Lucy. Now it tells you the story. Come on, Dwayne, stand up.
Lucy! Supper's ready! Come on up! Lucy?
Peppermint, would you mind shutting the door, baby girl?
Why would she do that? She loved Pico!
I don't know. She's never done anything like it. I think we should see a professional.
Oop. My bad. Oh, I crouched. Did I? Yeah, I did. I dropped my phone on my keyboard. Smart.
You heard the diagnostic. She could be in danger. We don't have much of a choice.
I know that. But who the hell prescribes syringes for a child? Couldn't they just give us pills like everyone else? How can a child trust a parent that thrusts needles up their arms? This new doctor clearly doesn't know anything about parenting. I don't want their help anymore. She's only been worsening ever since we went to these doctors. Imaginary friends and all these weird behaviors. She doesn't even call me Mom anymore!
They're just trying to help. It's not their fault. Even before we sought their help, she had problems. She killed Pico for fuck's sake. Don't you remember?
Yep. Here's where we get fun. Ah, just what you need after a long, hard day at work. Bloodbath. Ugh. Why is he moaning? That's what I want to know. I'll get out of the tub. Now, I'm putting a content warning out to you right now. If you are extremely squeamish, just look away, turn it off. This is the ending. It is pretty gory.
Lucy, open that door now.
If you keep watching, it's at your own peril.
Lucy, open that goddamn door now! Move!
She pulled her own jaw off at the height of her insanity. And then you have to come and pick this up. And that is Lucy's chapter. Sad ending, but over. That first room, that is where it will appear. So we'll just go check that out. So this is the progress room, first room I showed you, and it will be there. I'm not going to spend too long looking at it because that's just wrong. So that is the first chapter of Visage. Lucy's chapter, The Insidious Friend. I wouldn't call it a friend. Anyway, I am going to quit to the main menu. So, okay, hope this was both helpful and not too terrifying for you all. Thanks for watching. If you've stuck through the whole thing, I hope I've helped shed some light on the playthrough. Let me know down in the comments if there's any questions you have. I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time.